Okay, so what you are about to see is what is typically called an architecture of sorts, and it's usually in horizontal form. We've made it vertical in this case for ease of understanding and to be able to explain it in value construct terms. In this translation journey, we're going to use the model of a mobile operator. We're going to follow the data based on the model of a telecommunications company. So we start at the customer view layer. In other words, what you and I as customers see when we interact with the telco company and the various touch points through which we communicate with the company. The first touch point is the customer portals and platforms. The telco probably has a website or portal through which you can order devices. Then, for those who don't have smartphones and rather have those feature phones, commonly called walkie-talkies or ice blocks by some, there's USSD codes for accessing various products and services from the company. A USSD code is those dial star whatnot to get this ringtone and so on. Another touch point is in store at your nearest mall or shopping center. There are apps where you can check your balance, buy more airtime, and engage with them for any other needs you have as a customer. Other avenues include social media and the call center. You can raise a complaint on a social media platform, and someone from the company's contact center will respond and ask that you DM them, and so on. That's essentially the view, acquire, and manage customer layer. These are the ways through which the company entices you to spend your money with them and how you engage with them to access their products, seek clarity, or complain. The frontline view is what the company sees at the first layer of interacting with the customer. There's the post-paid or contract customer profile info capture. So this is the user volunteered data we were talking about. You could be entering this info on their portal, signing up on their app or website, providing it to their agent in store, or to a contact center rep on the phone, as per the touch points we just talked about on the customer's view layer. Then there's the data relating to product purchases and exchanges, as well as payments made in store at all the various stores around the country. There's a customer relationship management system in place to capture and follow up on queries from various touch points. And then there's the data relating to USSD interactions, such as promos and quizzes. Dial star 123 star 5 to get 100 megabytes of data to use for the next hour for 2 Rand, that kind of thing. The data for those types of interactions is stored here. Then we get slightly technical, the back-end view, the mechanisms that take place to ensure we enjoy the products and services we have purchased and that we are billed correctly. We start with the billing view, where we'll go through the various systems enabling and sorting data for billing for the various products and services through the various platforms. The first thing in the billing view is the product catalog and account balances. So this system has a database of all the products and services and stores the balance once a purchase has been made or the service has been consumed. Then there's the charge rates for various contract products and services. Customer billing data, where mobile products and services such as data and voice are billed per active SIM, and invoice generation takes place for contract customers. The data for all those transactions is stored. Then there's the system which actions billing for third-party mobile and website apps. These are typically called WASPs. Then there's billing for media services such as online video streaming, music, and games. Then we look at the view that makes sure customers can consume the products and services that they are entitled to, whether from having purchased the products and services or from promos such as data cost-free consumption of, say, social media or certain gaming services. So the first system is one that does rights management. This system is the one that determines whether a certain SIM has rights to consume certain network-based products and services. This is where services and billing are activated at a network level. The activities that happen here are central to the service provider's business because this is where the revenue generation mainly happens for the telco. Then there's the app or WASP's subscription management, where subscriptions for third-party apps happen. If you have an active subscription to a particular app provisioned via the mobile operator, then this system will allow access to the usage of paid features of the app. It's important to note that this subscription management is for apps accessed via the telco's network. Other cloud apps, such as apps directly downloaded from an app store on the cloud and paid for via credit card, are not included here. Then there's the subscription management for media apps. Again, these are media apps directly from the telco network. Your direct Netflix subscription is not managed here, for example. However, if, for example, your mobile operator offers a package where you can consume games, videos, and music from certain providers with whom they have a partnership at a subsidized consumption rate, then the subscription management for that will happen here. The subscription management for quizzes and promos. Remember, a lot of promos have their own pricing and timing structure in terms of when the mobile services being offered, like data, expire, and so on. Lastly, USSD media product subscription management. Think about music and those caller tunes you buy for callers to hear when calling you, or dialing a specific USSD code to a specific song as a ringtone for a period of time. The subscription management and data for that resides here. The provisioning view is key because it essentially details the consumption data of various products and services. Which SIM is subscribed to what, how many times that specific SIM connects to access different products and services, and so on. Who bought and consumed what and when. A wealth of data resides here. Then we move on to the network view, the layer through which the data is transferred both ways, and the medium through which mobile products and services are consumed. Let's look at how products and services are rendered here. There's the component or system that allows for apps and instant messaging billing. This is more of an integration between the app and instant messaging platform billing and the mobile operator billing systems. Then, there's a series of data buckets, technically referred to as CDRs, where the countdown for the usage of data and airtime happens. The first bucket stores records of numbers called and the number that did the calling in each case. The second bucket records the opening balance for the calling number. The third bucket stores records for the duration of the transaction. The fourth bucket stores the charge rate for each transaction. The last bucket stores closing account balances. There are a lot more of these CDRs that exist, a lot more, but for our data tracking purposes, we'll focus on these ones at a customer level. As we said earlier, the mobile products and services are provisioned via the network as depicted here. Some media products and services are provisioned directly through the cloud as depicted here. Access and usage of a particular third-party app is provisioned here. Then finally, the product view. The voice services as we know them. Then there's the data services, followed by fixed broadband, your fiber to home and office services. Lastly, media services, or what others refer to as digital services, generally anything that is provisioned through internet technology. Remember, we're talking music, games, and video here. Other telcos offer further services such as financial services through products such as mobile money and mobile wallet. So the number of products and services offered will depend on the specific telco. Just work backwards and ensure that all the data sources for those other services not captured here are noted. And we've come to the end of chapter 3.2. Thanks for watching. Cheers for now.